Hey everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life here for the Crafty Maven Getaway YouTube Hop for June. This month we are going to do something kind of fun. We are each taking 2 letters from the word Crafty Maven Hop and using those 2 letters to help us decide what we're doing with our layout. So I got the letters N and H, and I'm going to use N for number and H for hand stitching. This is something especially hand stitching, something I do a lot. And I felt like it would be a good representation. So each one of us, like I said, is each doing 2 letters starting, so like the word Maven. So it would start M-A, and then we're repeating. So it goes M-A, A-V, and so on and so forth, so that everyone would get 2 letters. And I think this is going to be a really fun one. So I hope you enjoy this hop. Everyone's information will be linked down below so you can keep going about it. I'm towards the end, so if you're catching me first, you could keep going and then go back up to the top, or just stop right now and click at the very top, the very first lady, and then go all the way down. There is no rhyme or reason to how it went. We just kind of picked what letters we felt would work for us, and we had ideas in our head on what to do. So I cannot wait to watch everyone's. And yeah, here we go. So I fussy cut out the number 2. I just kind of hand drew it and then cut it accordingly. And I'm also going to fussy cut out some of these florals. These are from Chamel's The Little You collection. And I received this paper from Daisy. She sent me some goodies, and some of those goodies included some of these beautiful papers. And now I love that collection. It was one of my all-time favorite ones, and I just love that she sent me florals and pretty things to play with. I can't wait to play with it again. I used it a lot with Nora, and I'm going to bring it back and use it with Barrett. But I wanted this layout to be a nice mixture of things. So this photo is of my daughter getting her bike for Christmas, not for Christmas, for her birthday this year. It's a Wiggles bike. She loves the Wiggles. She's like obsessed. And we wanted to pick something that worked for her, but as Barrett grew up and needed a bike as well, would work for him. So we didn't go the pink route, although I'm sure she would have been fine and she would have loved that. She's a princess too. But this kind of worked for both of them. So we went ahead and got this Wiggles one. And she was so excited, and not even the fact that it was a bike, just that the fact that Wiggles was on it. She just kept saying Wiggles, Wiggles, and then her helmet has the characters on her helmet, and she was naming them off, and it was just really cute. So she's very excited about this bike. She's a little too short for it still. She has a little bit more growing to do before she'll really be able to use it, but we wanted to get it for her anyways, and it was a fun birthday gift. So this is going to be her last layout of her birthday series. I do, like I've mentioned before, when I do birthday layouts, I do 3 birthday layouts a year for my kids. One goes into our family album, one goes into an album about them that literally just documents their every birthday that they have. It's just going to be like a little mini album by the time they're done, basically. And then I have another album for my kids that represents their year in 3 layouts. And so I have to have 3 birthday layouts because I love documenting birthdays, so I don't mind doing it, but I just like to have them separated and all of that. And lots happen on birthdays, right? Like, especially when they're little. I know it changes as they get older, but so it's, for me, it's easy to do. But this is the last one for her being 2. She's growing up so fast. And so the way I'm going to, like I said, document my 2 letters for this hop is the number and the hand stitching, and I did them on the same thing. So I did the hand stitching in a orange color, so it's subtle, but it is there. And then I pop up the number 2 with some fun foam. This just made it so the florals could slide under really nicely and just kind of all go together. And I just really love the way that all came together. And this is a nice mixture of bright and colorful, which is tight, kind of like in the bike. It's a red and a yellow, but also girly and floral, which is very much Nora and her kind of personality. So I feel like this all just kind of flows together. I also used that happy, happy, happy you see at the bottom as a nice grounding point. That was the branding strip for the floral paper. And so I just cut it and layered them on top of each other. Like I said, a really nice grounding place for the number 2 to go. And then I'm going to add a little bit of layers for the photo, so it's not just sitting on nothing basically. I just used the pattern paper, the backside that I fussy cut out the 2 with. It's got a nice gradient from yellow to pink, and I just used that 2 times, one so it kind of looks like a white border basically, and then I used the red. And like I said, just a little bit of added something underneath my photo while it gets placed on the 2. And then of course I used a little bit more front foam so my photo is even as it gets layered there. And then really all else that I do is I am going to go ahead and kind of do that funny little notch that you can cut out of paper, distress it a little bit, and then back it with that same paper that goes from yellow to red. It really felt like it needed a little bit of added interest somewhere, and I'm going to put my journaling up there. But the other thing about it that I liked was that because the bike is yellow and red, that kind of was mimicked in that, and though it's more pink than red, I feel like it works. So I'm pretty pleased with the way that turns out. And then just a few embellishments. Add a little bird, a little bow, and a little sticker that says enjoy the ride. I did that one for a couple reasons. Her shirt is blue, and so it matched her shirt there. And then of course, because she's riding a bike, enjoy the ride, I felt like it was pretty fitting, and so I was able to kind of combine these 2 different collections, so one being the Alta New and the other one being the Chamel line. They just kind of go together, but maybe not something you'd think to go together. So I really love the way that it turned out. Like I said, please make sure you head on over and check out everyone else's takes. I'm really excited to go watch them all, so I hope you enjoy it too. And this is probably the last hop we'll have for the summer. Maybe we'll be able to come up with something in September for another hop, but I know summer's busy for most of us, so I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions. I will be back with a couple more videos before I kind of am quiet for the rest of the summer myself. So yeah, there you go. You'll have a look at my finished layout here. I really do love the way this turned out. I feel like it's a nice, happy birthday layout. So there's a look at my finished layout. I'll see you all soon. Bye.